Hi, and welcome to Curly and Confident. My name is Monique, and today I will be detangling my oldest hair. She's got quite long hair, and it's been too long since we detangled it from the last time. So, I hope you are able to get some tips and tricks on how to do your child's hair or a loved one's hair. The first thing that I'm going to do is get her hair out of that ponytail, and then I'm going to try to section her hair in the sections that are already available to me. I'm trying not to work at her hair too much because I find that when I'm fighting against her hair, it just takes longer to do. So I'm going with the sections that are already shown to me with the parts throughout her hair. Once I've got her hair parted the way that I would like and the way that her hair would like, I'm going to put the rest of her hair up and out of the way. Like I said, her hair is quite long, so for me, it's best if I work in sections with her hair. It just makes the process a whole lot easier. First, I'm going to spray her hair down with some water. And then I have some conditioner. I only do this when her hair is quite tangled. You could call this like a pre-poo if you would like. It does make the washing process easier as well. So you can do this before every wash day if you'd like, just to make the process go a little bit faster, especially if you have the time to do so. I am using the Monday conditioner. I find that it has a lot of slip for all of our hair textures, so I only have to buy one product there. I also use the Monday shampoo as well and their deep conditioner that they have with jojoba oil, and all the products work really well for all of our hair. We don't have the same texture whatsoever, and the Monday brand just really works well for all three of us. So once that section is detangled, I'm going to move on to the next one. Again, I'm going to spray her hair down as best as I can, and then I work that water through as if it were lotion. After that, I add in some conditioner. If I need more conditioner, then I'll add it in. It's just really by feel. Sometimes you need more and sometimes you need less. So I always try to work in whatever product I'm putting into her hair. And then after that, I start at the ends of her hair and then I work my way up. Sometimes, if I feel like her hair is too tangled, which you will see in a moment, then I won't use the brush and I will use my fingers to get whatever knot out. And if I can't get that knot out, then I will grab some scissors and I will cut it out. I do my best to try not to rip her hair because we've been growing it for the past 8 years and she would like to keep it long and healthy. So I'm going to do my best to try and help her do that. This section of her hair is usually the worst part of her hair to detangle. It's usually in the middle and then the nape of her neck, just because she's got fine baby hairs back there. So I have to try to be as gentle as possible, or else we're both crying by the end of wash day. Working that conditioner in again, and then after that's done, I will try to use my detangling brush. If I can link everything down below, then I will, just so then it's easier for you to find. I also have a book on Amazon that you can check out. If you do have a Kindle subscription, you can get it for free. So go ahead and check that out as well. Again, the process is pretty simple when it comes to detangling hair once you've gotten the hang of it. So the best thing that I can suggest is to start at the ends. And if you feel like your brush is fighting too much with their hair, then find where that knot is. All knots are kind of different. She tends to have like the spider web knots, And so with those, I look for the end of the knot and I try to pull each strand of hair out of the knot, so then it's only one piece that's stuck on that knot, and then that way I can work it out pretty easily. And then once I've worked the knot out of her hair, I go ahead and I detangle with the brush again, starting at the roots and working my way up. Sometimes adding more water helps, or adding more conditioner helps as well. It just kind of depends how the hair handles product. I always spray water in the hair first and then I add in some type of conditioner to help me detangle, and I do that all the way around her head until we're finished. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on the next video. I plan on doing my youngest's hair. She just turned 3 on Christmas. She does have quite a bit of hair, not as much as her sister, of course, because she hasn't been growing it for 8 years, but she does have quite a bit of hair. Her hair texture is a little bit different. It is shorter, so it doesn't take me as long to detangle her hair, but there are different techniques that I use to make sure that she's comfortable and she stays still long enough for me to do her hair without having a screen on, or I usually get them toys. Like right now, they are playing with magnetiles, and those keep them busy pretty much for the entire time. If I give them food, they will sit still until the food is gone. So, just finding those little techniques that help the process become easier for both of you is very important. All right, and that is it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to comment and subscribe. If you have any questions, definitely leave those down below and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.